Hey guys, welcome back to our channel where we come to you each week showing you how to live a more self-sustainable and happy life. If this is your first time here, my name is Glenn. Les is also here. Now you may notice that Les hasn't been in the last couple of videos. He has been battling this virus, something. He'd been real sick for the last couple of weeks. He had several COVID tests that came back negative, thank goodness, and he is slowly getting his strength back, but man, it has really just whooped him. So you'll probably be seeing him next week. Today we're just going to do a quick video. We are into the month of November. This is Saturday, and it's probably close to 60 degrees. So I decided this would be a good time to put some tulips in the ground. So that's what we're going to do today. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so the spot that I've chosen for these particular tulips is in front of a wagon that Les built a couple of years ago. So we always try to put some flowers around this all year long because it is kind of a focal point. Now we assume that a lot of people already know about tulips because they have always been so popular, but basically all that a tulip is a flowering plant. It comes up usually around March and will bloom until around the 1st of May. So it doesn't live real long. The reason we love tulips is because during those gloomy months, we just like to see a little color. It just kind of gives us the promise that spring is right around the corner. So you'll see here that this is what a bulb looks like. It's almost like an acorn shape, and sometimes it'll have a brown skin on it, sometimes it won't. So you can get these literally anywhere. We bought these at Lowe's, and this is a variety pack, so we really don't know what we're getting in terms of color. So hopefully we'll get some really nice colors. Another great thing about tulips is they're inexpensive, and once you put these in the ground, you are going to get enjoyment from these for years to come, literally years to come. Up to 10 years. These will continue to bloom every year as long as you take care of the ground around them and make sure that it has proper nutrients. They will bloom beautifully. They are very cold hardy, so it doesn't matter how cold it gets in your area. These tulips are going to come up. Even if you get several inches of snow once they've already came up out of the ground, they are still going to bloom beautifully. So they're very hardy in terms of weather. There's only a couple of tips I can offer you because they are so easy to grow. But the two tips that I would offer you is when you dig the hole, you want it to be at least 5 inches, 5 to 6 inches. The reason for that is because tulips grow tall. They have a single stem. And if you don't get them deep enough into the ground, sometimes they will grow crooked, or sometimes they don't have the stability that they need, and they will bend over. So you want to get them about 5 to 6 inches in the ground. Another tip that is equally important is on the smaller part of the tulip, you want that point facing up. This is where it will sprout from, and that's the part that will come out of the ground. Now, that's not to say that it won't bloom if you have it crooked or upside down. Plants have this amazing way of finding their way up out of the earth, but it's just recommended that the small side is pointing up through the dirt. So let's do that real fast. Okay guys, so the tulips are in the ground. That was a very easy project and something you can do on a warm day. We are in zone 7. So in that zone, we can plant our tulips actually anytime in the late summer, early fall, up to December. You can plant them up to December and they will still bloom in the spring. So that's important to note. Just check your zone to make sure what they recommend for you. Another thing I want to say is that you may notice that I planted several bulbs in each hole. Well, the reason I do that with tulips is because they are a single plant. So with each plant, 4 or 5 leaves will come off of the stem, but you only get one flowering bulb. So I like to plant them in clusters, in bunches, so when they come up, they're almost like a bouquet. You get multiple flowers, multicolored. It's just really pretty. So through the years, we have done this along the top of our driveway, around all of the rose bushes. We've done it near the flagpole, the gazebo, and every year we try to plant 50 to 100 tulips, just so that that short span in the spring comes up so pretty and colorful. So we hope you've enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, be sure and hit that red subscribe button down below, and Les and I will see you next week. Bye bye guys.